Hey, how are you? Gotta echo.
Try the next Blacksmith experience on acoustic or electric guitar. Register for both days today.
I'm doing pretty good.
Want to play with your hair color? Try the regular shape swap. Only available a shape you see plastic that's tone revive color grass as more set for shape.
Hi, how are you? Just ending my weekend. How would R react if you started to date us? Let's see. Hmm. Here's the mail. There's 2 mail. I feel like this person would feel. I feel like there would be like some drama involved if there isn't already between these people. I feel like there's kind of like suspicion on kind of like I'm getting a questioning of like what your intent is with this person. Yeah, I feel like there definitely would be a lot of drama going on between these two people. Yeah, I feel like that would be the biggest thing. I'm not gonna say jealousy. It's giving more of like a more of a questioning kind of your true feelings with this other person. Like this other person. It's like they definitely have some type of feelings here, and so it's kind of like we're questioning kind of just questioning here. I do see success. I do see the relationship going well once that kind of dies down a little bit. I feel like in the beginning it's gonna feel like it's really intense, you know what I mean? Kind of just with like drama and things like that. But I feel it eventually kind of just weighing itself out and things kind of being calmed down and things being in a decent place in this relationship. Yeah. If that makes sense to you. You know, I think, I mean, yeah, it's like there is some type of jealousy, but it's not anything that they're going to admit to. It's kind of like giving me the feel of like they thought they kind of were more, it gives me a sense of like, not like you liked me more, but like kind of why would you do that to me type situation. When in reality it's not. Like they're gonna make it about them than really more about your own happiness here. But I think the relationship, it feels successful once it gets past that part. I mean, yeah, yeah, this person does miss you. Yeah, yeah, definitely misses you. Is this the same distant partner? Is this the same distant partner? Yeah, we're distant. Same distant partner. Long life happiness. The distance. Distance and the male energy here. Hey Lulu, how are you? Oh, that's okay. That happens to me a lot of the time too. Hey Iceman, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I thought I'd just hop on quickly, see what everybody's doing. Ending my weekend here. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long weekend. School's all done, so now I have to do the whole summer vacation kiddos. Lulu, how does David feel about you? Huh. You know, yeah, vacation is always fun. And I can sense like drama and fighting here. Like something really happened between you two here that was significant. I got some issue with family. I don't know if there's any issue going on between family that could be separate. Um hmm. I feel like somebody's trying to fix their home life here. Something with the home life and family is really significant here. Yeah, there's like something significant with family and a fallout, either with family or whatever here. I feel like the loss of a friend, like a friend, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like like, all around feelings here of like, I feel like I lost my friend. I feel like there is suspicions of other things behind this situation though, because I've got suspicions here. Um, so either or side, maybe whatever the falling out was, kind of definitely lack of communication. Definitely lack of communication. Um, what is this suspicion? Hi, how are you? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Somebody wasn't recognized the way that they felt like they needed to be. Somebody wasn't recognized the way they needed to be. That's really apparent. There's definitely suspicions though, and it gives me the feel of like, what is really like the backstory of the situation? Like, yeah, I felt like he took me for granted. Yeah, there definitely is a lack of You know, like you didn't treat me right. You didn't really, you know, kind of acknowledging me the way that I, like, giving me what I feel like I needed here. Like, that's really, really huge. You really can communicate more with me. I think he will communicate with you, but I don't think it's going to be a good communication. I think it's just, you know, when I'm asking, is he going to communicate? Yes, he's communicating, but we're in disagreement here. I think the communication isn't going to be kind of, you know, putting things in a better path. This is like, we're communicating, but we're still fucking arguing. We're still fighting. We're still fucking arguing. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think that, I'm getting a lot. Yeah, he's definitely too stubborn. Definitely too stubborn. You know, in some weird way, yeah, that makes sense. Some weird ways, giving me the sense of kind of like feeling like you not dodged a bullet, but like ending this connection the way you did. Like, yeah, it feels shitty, but like this was like the best thing for you. You know what I mean? It's like I get a sense of kind of like there's still a little bit of hope here. Like we're still trying to like have hope and like maybe this will come back, but like nothing is going to change. This person is not going to change. You know what I mean? So be aware if you do communicate back with this person, all the bullshit and stuff that's happening, not being recognized, not being, being taken for, this shit is not going to change. You know what I mean? So you really need to think, is this kind of a connection that you deserve? Is this a connection that you really want to be into? You know what I mean? It just feels really negative. Nothing is changing here. We've, communicating and just disagreements, more fighting, I think that's something that you really need to figure out. Is this something I really want to continue dealing with? Because I deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. You know what I mean? He's too set in his ways. Absolutely. Hi, how are you? Yeah, absolutely. Too set in his ways. I see it just being a cycle, a continuous cycle of fighting and arguing and just not good, not good. You're welcome. Good luck to you. Hey, Iceman, there's a girl in your neighborhood. Is she attracted to you in any way? Is she attracted to you in any way? There's the female, there's the male. There's your suspicion. Sorry, I'm just processing here. Because I'm getting two different messages. My deck likes to pull me in deeper sometimes into other things. I mean, I really want to say, okay, I want to say yes and no, only because of this. I feel like this person is somebody that is just went through a lot of shit, or possibly you. Like somebody just went through a breakup here. Somebody went through a breakup recently here. And so it gives me the sense of like this is like a type of person that moves from person to person. And likes to use how do I say this? Likes to use their trying to think of the right wording here. I lost it. I'm trying to think. Kind of use their not their sexuality, but like, you know, the way they look. It looks like they're flirting with you and interested because of their body language. You know what I mean? But in reality, it's kind of like somebody just went through a breakup, and it's kind of like in order to ease that pain, sometimes people just jump around. And some people like that flirting feeling. Like that flirting feel. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, some people, when they're hurt and they leave relationships, they use sex as a, you know, a heal for them. You know what I mean? Like some people do that. And so it's like I've got a lot of hurt and disappointment, and you know, this is, I feel like this is from like definitely a past thing. And so it's kind of like when I have somebody look at me and they look at me with like fuck me eyes. I don't even know how to explain like flirting looks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that makes me feel good because I really feel like shit. So it's hard to like feel like, is this person really interested in you? I don't think so. Is this person interested because this person feels like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. A sex appeal, but like it's more of a mechanism. Like, is this person look at you like, are you attractive? Yes. Could I get you in bed? I think I could. But is there anything like relationship vibes? Absolutely not. Yeah. But I feel like it's on purpose. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you're looking at me and you're making me feel good about my body. So, you know, I just be aware of that energy. You know what I mean? Some people are like that, and some people are okay with it, and some people aren't. People flirt with me, and I don't even know they're flirting with me. It's bad. I'm one of those people that suck at flirting. I mean, probably. I feel like this person just went through a like somebody's going through emotionally a hard time right now. I mean, we've got dark clouds. it signals, divorce, but not divorce as in like marriage, like a breakup here. You know what I mean? We got a male and a female here. This male, right after, comes disaster and divorce. So, for me, that's an ending of a relationship here. I really feel like this person is really hoping you're going to acknowledge them if you haven't already. Yeah, that's more loss here. That's in that category. So, just be aware. Some people's intentions, you never know. You know what I mean? There's the flirting. Read into the book. Yep. Just be aware. You know what I mean? If this person starts communicating with you, I wouldn't jump up and just start telling them my life story. Being a friendly neighbor, yeah. But good. How are you? You're very welcome. Hey, Taylor. How's it going? Hey, beautiful dream. Do you have a question? I don't have a list. I kind of just go with whatever pulls me. Messages from spirit? Okay. Taylor, what's your question? When I do messages from spirit, I pull my oracle cards. Some guidance. Taylor, I'll get to you next. Let's guys, love you, messages, love messages. First chakra, base chakra, responsibility. Wow. 2 strong base chakra cards. We're really working on needing to ground ourselves. Is really, let's see if I can. Too many. That's okay. I'll take it for what it is. Healing your ego. All right. So, responsibility. I plant myself in solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for everything that I do. I allow others to depend on me, being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excess and overindulgence as I forgive myself for my past. I know I could have not acted in a more involved way than I was at the time. And this one is about grounding. These are both about grounding. So grounding is a huge thing for you to really focus on. Yeah, I think manifesting that is really, really huge here. My actions speak louder than my words. That part really, really has stuck out to me for you. For you. It gives me a sense of kind of really like standing your ground here, like more than just feeling good, like really standing your ground with people. There's a sense of like, maybe there's like some negativity in here with somebody here, because if we're blocking forces, unwanted forces, negative attacks here, over here, it's really about standing your ground. Healed ego. I make decisions based on my heart and not my mind, which allows me to transcend ego and self-importance in favor of truth and clarity. I release the need for control. By doing so, I allow for magic to unfold in my life. Just like I said, kind of, it's that control grounding piece here. Taking control of not only yeah, it's like just really like controlling like your life, your actions, your emotions, all of the above, and in like a really healthy in a healthy way, you know what I mean? Wealth of wisdom. I'm a wise being who has endless fountains of scarce wisdom. I use my gifts as wisdom and hold healing space for others as well. So it feels like there's like some negative grounding here that's happening, or negative space, and this as well as kind of just holding a healing and positive space for yourself and others. I foresee a future of healing and prosperity for the planet. I see a world of peace and living. So I mean that I feel like there's something, I don't know if there's something really based negative going on with you right now. There's a lot of healing involved here. Healing, working on, your heart chakra, as well as grounding is really important. Taking whatever negative space you feel like you're into or you're having here, and kind of just taking control of that and flipping it upside down and really just turning it into a positive space. I feel like this is more positive space for yourself, emotionally, physically, all of those things. I think it's really important. It's really important because if you feel like you don't have a safe or healthy or positive space for yourself, or even other people that you live with, you know what I mean? That type of deal. You know, it makes just it's like every day it's like I'm at like uneasy, you know what I mean? And so they're really kind of just saying, you know, really like focusing on these pieces is really important for you. It's like doing spiritual homework. A little bit of spiritual homework, you know what I mean? And if there's a question of, well, I don't know how, start with one thing at a time. You know, I tell a lot of people, yeah, uneasy. I feel like I wake up, I'm feeling like I'm getting a sense of a wake up in the morning with a fucking headache. And like just be like, what? Like, I don't know what to do right now. Like emotionally, you know what I mean? And I can feel that. You know, uneasy, kind of, you know, walking on eggshells type deal here, you know what I mean? So instead of walking on eggshells, your spirit guides are saying, no, plant your feet solid on that ground and make a positive space for yourself. Because they obviously feel like you are, you know, yeah, you know, they obviously know that this is work that you can do. This is work that you can do. Yeah, I mean, this isn't necessarily materialistic. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, I got a really nice couch and my bed's really you know, this is more like emotional pieces here. In that sense, you know, because they obviously know that you can do this work, you know. You're very welcome. Does Lance, I grabbed the wrong cards. Does Lance still have thoughts of you? Hey, how's it going? I see you up there. What type of glow up will you have this year? Anything you're trying to manifest? You want his thoughts or, well, I mean, I can give you both. Thoughts here. The first thing came to my head is this feels like a beautiful disaster. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like there's a sense of distrust here. From somewhere. Let's see. Distance. We've got distance and distrust. Distance and distrust. But we also have the beauty, and that's why I kind of said a beautiful disaster. um, I feel like, okay, hold on. I feel like there's an ending to a cycle with this person. And I feel like whatever's going on between you, I feel distance and, like I said again, distrust. But I have an ending to something, and it's not giving me it's giving me a cycle, because with ending and traveling here, successful adventures. Oh my goodness. It's kind of, things are moving. I feel like feels like things are in a shitty place right now. It's kind of like stagnant, kind of like, where do I push forward in here in the situation? But I feel like things are definitely gonna work out. Emotionally, I think, not like physically, I feel like emotionally moving here. Like the cycle is ending between you and this person emotionally, and going from harder times to better times, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, I mean, there's love here, heart, joy. This is definitely one of those. So over. I don't think so. I don't think this is not over. No, 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 no. This is not over. This is definitely not over in any way, shape, or form. I think that it's kind of one of those situations, when you're in a relationship, you have your ups and downs. I feel like you're in a down point, and it's kind of like, well, where the hell are we gonna, how are we gonna fix this? Where are we gonna go from here? There's like a lot of negative things happening, but there's so much success in relationship in here. Like, things are going to move in a better, positive direction in this connection, in this relationship. I feel somebody either apologizing, reconnecting here, really communicating the fact that, like, either I fucked up, or, like, I'm not recognizing us, or, something's coming in here communication wise of really, it's gonna switch. It's gonna switch. Like, I feel like it's gonna, like, he does care about you, absolutely. Like, somebody is definitely being, like, recognized, and things are changing for the better. Like, your flame's gonna yeah, and it's coming from him, definitely coming from him. I mean, there's attraction, there's love here, this is like possible marriage stuff here. This is like, I'm ready to fix this connection, and, like, really, like, getting here to the next step. Yeah. I mean, it is him. I've got a male figure here. He's the one doing all the work. He's the one rekindling the flame, Um, yeah. Success when yeah, it's like everything came tumbling down, but, it's like, it's refixing itself. Somebody's gonna, he is, I should say because he's the one who's gonna, I feel like, coming in and this, fixing this connection. Yeah, it's definitely him. It's, yeah, you know, and I thought about it before I pulled the card, but I wasn't sure, and then I pulled it. It's kind of like, it's like the apologies conversations are gonna happen when it's like when he is not. It's kind of like when you're alone and you're really thinking, when you're alone and you're thinking kind of, you know, and the funny part is, like, I feel like this person puts up a front. It gives me a front feeling. You know, this is more like my emotions come out when I'm alone, drinking, or, you know what I mean? When I'm like, just, there's nobody here, is when, you know, a lot of people get into their thoughts. Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming in. That's okay. So you miss me talking to my cats. I do that a lot. Yeah, and you know what? And you think that, but right here, you know, he's coming in here. He's coming in, and he's really he's taking, or doing the best he can. I don't think this is going to be like what you exactly are like, what, like how you want it to play out, but this is like, he's going to come in and take responsibility because he loves you. You know what I mean? The best that he can, for whatever that is. You know what I mean? Because we've got really recognizing, taking accountability and success in this connection, this relationship. You know, when I pull fire in this sense, we're relighting the fire, not in a negative way, like relighting this connection. Hey, fire, how are you? Uh, More like a 6 out of 10. You know, it's like you're expecting somebody to come in and apologize and fix something, and you're like how you would do it. You know, yeah. But it's the best. Like, he's gonna give it the best he can. Poor soul. He's gonna try so hard. You know what I mean? He's gonna try so hard here, and just listen. You know, I think I think this is a part where I'm not trying to make this sound worse, but, you know, some people don't know how to express their feelings. Some people, it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, if this person calls you, you know, drunk at 3 a.m., just putting out all of their feelings, just take it for how it is. It's something, you know. It's a push, and you could, you know. I'm gonna record him. Do it. Do it. Just be like, you know, it's like, I'm drinking. I was really thinking about you. I'm alone. You know, I don't even know how it's gonna play out. Just be like, you know, you're doing your best. You're doing your best. It's the thought that counts, right? I mean, it's a step into something. You're like, this isn't how I planned it out to be. This isn't how it's supposed to go. This isn't how I wanted this to be. But, you know, I'll take. It's a step. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Take the situation. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Fire. So good luck to you. You're like, if he calls me, I'm gonna turn it into a meme. Get him on put up a, you know, base chat type thing. I feel like that would be too much for him. Should I be roommate? I think you should listen to what he has to say. You know what I mean? At least listen. You know, first listen, you know, what he has to say. And then take it from there on how you're really feeling about it, you know. Will new better job contact me soon. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I can pull that for you. Fire, I'll get to you next, okay? We got some abundance. What are we looking for? Abundance. I don't get many abundance questions. I don't. I really don't. A lot of people don't. Y'all ain't worried about your financial situations out there. Abundance. Oh yeah, you know, I really feel like something is gonna come your way, like big time here. Big time. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm over here. Blow up. What are we looking? I really do think abundance coming your way. Big time. Like a huge change. It's like 180. Have a good night. Yep, yeah, big time. Big time. Like this is a 180 for you. Whatever is coming your way. I mean, we're ending the cycle of huge success here. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a huge 180. Definitely 180 here. I feel like you're definitely manifesting something big here for you. You know what I mean? A huge, feels like it's just like a huge breakthrough. Like you're really just kind of gonna be able to like breathe better, like less stress, like, you know. I feel like the only thing to watch out for is I feel like when this success does come in, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for people to take advantage of you, friends or family. you know, it's kind of like when you finally have become, more financial, really getting into a place of where people sometimes feel a certain way. I'm getting friends or family here in that negative side, you know what I mean? But, I get the sense of you're kind of just like, fuck them, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I need to do. Like, you don't like it too fucking bad, And so, I wouldn't be too worried about that. But I mean, that's the only other thing that I pulled. Everything, success, ending of a change, things turning around, successful adventures of business and love, possibly as well. So many good things coming your way. So, yeah, it's like success is, you're cashing in a little bit more coin in your bank, and all of a sudden, this guy over here, oh, hey, I need some help here. No, you know, Uncle Jim wants, 20, but no, no. So, good luck to you. Yeah. It's like all of a sudden, I'm telling you, all of a sudden, these people are going to be crawling out of, hey, heard you got a new job. Heard you're really successful. Man, my bills are really tight, right? All that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Freedom, how you doing? Let me do fire and I'll get to you next. You're very welcome. No, I try to get to whoever I can. I don't really do a list. I kind of do what pulls me. And I try to get to everybody. I can't always do it. I'm doing pretty good. All right. What's up with Brendan? Brandon. I said that wrong. Man, uh, I feel like you should stick it out a little bit longer. I feel that ready to go here. I ask, what are his feelings? Love and more love. Suspicions. I feel like if you feel like this connect, you're really close in this connect, I would wait it out a little bit longer. Wait it out a little bit longer. shoot. Yeah, I feel like the stuck place of kind of being stuck here. You know, I feel like, you know, there definitely is some recognition coming in here. You know what I mean? Successful ventures. Things are definitely going to be changing at some point. I feel communication wise here. It's like, I just feel like, oh, I'm waiting for something, you know, like, yeah, like you're waiting. Yeah, no effort, you know, and there's recognition coming in here at some point. There is recognition coming in us. And I feel like that's where the suspicions is giving me from the vibes from you, kind of like, what is it, you know, what is this next, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is this next move here? You know what I mean? There definitely is love feelings here. There is definitely love feelings here. You know, I feel like this is, I feel like waiting a little bit longer, but like definitely just being like, you need to communicate with me. Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to communicate with me. You know, I feel like a really in-depth conversation needs to really, really happen. I'm guessing there has been conversations like that, obviously. I think this is like a stand, like, if you love me, you're going to communicate with me and tell me what's going on. Because if not, then I'm wasting my fucking time, you know, type thing. Because there are love feelings here. There are love feelings here. You know, and so I think that needs to be like, either you communicate with me and tell me like where we're going here, because I sense of like, I'm done like I'm done wasting, you're wasting my time. You know what I mean? Either you're gonna be really kind of be there for me, or you're not. And then I'll just go my way. You know what I mean? Type thing. And that has to come from you, you know? That has to come from you. Messages. Strong messages. More speculation. But I think this is like this is the type of person that if you're with them face to face, they're not going to express it. This is like, he's only going to talk to me over text when it comes to emotions, you know, or, you know, or messaging or however, you know, through letters here, letters written, you know, media, stuff like that. This isn't a sit down in the park face to face conversation. This is a person that is, they are too scared to talk face to face about emotions. It's easier over, some people are like that. Some people are like that, you know. It's really, you know, if you're looking at next step, that needs to be the next step. You know, that needs to be the next step. Lay the line down. Lay the line down. You know. You know. If you love me, this needs to happen. If not, I'm done wasting my time. I feel like give it a timeline. Give it your own personal timeline. You know. If you're not going to open the communication up within, you know, whatever amount of time you feel like is appropriate, then, you know, then we need to move our own ways. So, yeah. So good luck to you. You're very welcome. All right, freedom. Feelings about feelings. Feelings. Hmm. So I definitely sense like a questioning of the motive of feelings here. I feel like there's not enough known between the connection. Like, so when I get so for me the books kind of represent learning, and so when we're talking about a connection, it's kind of like I need to learn more about you. There's things that I don't know about you. There's things, learning more about each other in this connection. And I think that I feel like that's kind of like the next move here. Like, I see happiness and celebration and happiness. Hi, how are you? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right, that makes sense to me. So, I'm guessing this person, you feel like they're playing childish games with you here. And that gives me like suspicion on motive, and I feel like things are going to move in a better direction for you. Yeah, very childish. Yeah, and I think I feel like that's this person doesn't know exactly what they want. You know what I mean? I feel like things are gonna move. I feel like things are gonna move in a better direction here. I feel like it's more kind of really understanding each other better. I feel like there isn't a full understanding here. But I do get happiness over here and celebration. So, um, you know, I feel like the communication just needs to open up a little bit more of really understanding each other. I feel like somebody here is kind of just not, is on the path of kind of just, you know, enjoying life, you know, not really taking things seriously. Like, this is just where they are. You know what I mean? And I feel like somebody, you know, like, you know, somebody else is on a different path here and is kind of not, is kind of like, I need more from this. I need more from this connection. It's it's like somebody's just trying to like live up their life right now. Live up their life, you know. Like, this is not really somebody who's like ready to like settle down here. Um, in the sense of like strong time, like commitment. So next move. Yeah, I just feel like you're both on such different paths. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I think that things are going to move into a better direction. I think there's going to be more understanding here. I mean, we're communicating, we're trying to learn, understand more, you know what I mean? Like the simple things. And I think that things, once you get more comfortable in that sense, things will change. But I think that if you are on both very different paths in that sense, I think that's something that you need to think about. What are you trying to manifest? What is it that you want right now in your life? If you know this person is out there, you know, partying, living the life up, isn't looking for marriage, and that's the same type of lifestyle that you want, then this will work out great. But if if you're like, no, you know, like, I want a strong, committed connection, I want a strong, like, you're on a different path, then that's something that you really need to think about, you know, um, and really process in within yourself, like, more deeply, I think, you know, really what you want, you know, right now. You know what I'm saying? If that isn't your lifestyle and that's not something you want, then you need to communicate that to this person. Like, hey, like, I'm looking to settle down, or I'm looking for a stronger, committed relationship. Is this something that you know you want? Like, there's a misunderstanding here. Not misunderstanding, just like a little bit of lack of communication. But I see this being a possibility because we're learning here. So, you know, I think that if you're looking for next step, I think just talking about that with this person, if you're in that type of, you know, relationship, you know, kind of just like learning more about each other, you know, in that sense, I think is important. If you don't think it's going to work out, you know, if you don't think it's going to work out, then it doesn't work out. You know, I think here, this is where this is laying out, you know, two different lifestyles here. I feel strongly two different lifestyles here, you know, very, very different paths. You know, is that something that you want, you know? So good luck to you. Chrissy paid $600 for a list. Bright, are you still here? He's been ignoring you today. He's been ignoring you today. I mean, I see that. Distance. I mean, I see the trip being successful, but I think that I think I would definitely make sure you have a conversation before you go and definitely fly out and see him. Some messages from the universe. I think I just flipped my cards inside out. Yeah, definitely. All right, so when I do messages from spirit guides, I pull oracle cards here. All right. Messages from spirit guides. Messages from You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would just keep trying, keep manifesting in that. All right. Messages, spirit guides, please. Love and healing messages. Love and healing messages. Crown chakra. Spiritual awareness. My messages. What is with my eye? Somebody's poking me in my eye. Stop it. Oh, wow. Immune Tektite and yellow fluorite. Interesting. Wow. Okay. These three go together. All right. So my TV decided to play elevator music. I'm not down with that. All right. Crown chakra, spiritual awareness. When my mind sways negatively, I remind myself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. I observe my thoughts and do not let them bring me down. I remind myself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is and to have the courage of my convictions. I continuously pursue a clear understanding of truths behind all that is and all that's unfolding. I ask myself what I'm thinking is the truth, and is what having it and is having a positive or negative, is it having a positive or negative impact on my life? Sorry. Biggest thing that kind of holds out to me is that negative mindset here. Negative mindset. Kind of like, I don't know if you've been putting yourself down lately, feeling down lately in that sense. Not all the time, but if there has been, kind of really pulling out that courage and kind of understanding and trying of yourself and kind of switching, the negative to a positive. Yellow fluorite activates your solar plexus, helping you feel powerful and filled with possibilities. Enables the law of attraction, is a good fortune magnet. I attract resources I need to manifest my desires. Libyan Tektite is another solar plexus chakra. We've got 3 solar plexus chakra cards here. So it's really kind of activate cosmetic awareness. Cosmetic awareness. Yeah. Wealth of kindred. I'm surrounded by a being of light and love who wish to be in the clear. Okay, so I'm surrounded by a being of light and love who wish to be in clear relationships with me. I'm honoring my soul gifts. I am blessed by dear friendships that offer support, encourage, and comfort. So this is telling you that you definitely have people to help support you when the negativity arises. It's really important to pull out those people. I feel like a kind of sense of like, I don't really want to bother them. I don't want to bother these people, but this is saying that that's okay. They're there for a reason. Now, Liberian Tektite is kind of like Moldavite in a sense. In a sense of that. And it really kind of where it works with self-esteem. This is all about self-esteem and kind of, really for yourself. And that's funny because spiritual awareness is really about you gratitude and your spirit, switching your negative to positive here. People are invading your privacy. I feel like if you're not standing your ground with these certain people, it definitely is time to do that. And it's okay to reach out to other people to help support you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I feel like things are definitely going to switch around for you. Things are definitely, I think once you pull that confidence and reach out to people to help you, I think that things are really going to move around for you. I think it's really important, and I think it's also important to celebrate success. I feel like that's important in the sense of like, if there's things that you've accomplished just in general within yourself, it doesn't have to be big things. Celebrate the small things, the small achievements for yourself. Yeah, solar plexus is all about self-confidence, inner peace, self-worth, self-acceptance. Those, everything that's within yourself, really important here. Really feels really, really important here. This is more about your mind. Crown chakra is more about your mind and your head. So I hope that was a little helpful for you. You know, don't be afraid to speak up and let others help you. Don't feel like they're, you know, get a sense of kind of like, I don't want to bother people. I don't want to be a they're there for a reason. Use them. Don't use them, but you know what I mean. You're welcome. Good luck to you. All right, I think I'm going to get off here for the night. Thank you for everybody who came in and hung out for a little bit. And thank you, everybody, for letting me channel your spirit guides this evening to give love and healing messages. I do private readings as well. Everything's in the description below. And have a great evening.